Well, here we go. It's the last day of 2024. It's December 31st. And what are you leaving behind after today? And what are you taking with you into next year tomorrow? Do you have something new you're creating? What's on your agenda? It's the last day of 2024. What are you going to change? What's going to change for you? And some people want to make these changes in these new years, and we go into them each year. And some say they go by quick, and I say no, they're going by at the same speed they always have. It's just that older people say, hey, they're going by faster now. Younger people think they're taking forever, but no, they're going at the same speed. And what happens is people don't have the business started that they want, don't have the money that they want, don't have the vehicle that they want, aren't in the home that they want to be in. They might still be renting somewhere and they want to be homeowners. Or maybe you want to say renting, but you're not in the rental area you want to be in. And so now the year seems the same. It feels the same. But please know this, that everybody has lost another year and has lost time with every new year. This is not the same January. It's the same in terms of the name, but it's 2025. So yes, everyone has lost another 12 months of time. But on the bright side, what did you gain as the days ticked away, and what are you trying to add to that in 2025? That's the main thing. And so some people look at it as like a do-over because we're back to January. And Dr. Boyce Watkins, who's also here on YouTube, the video should still be up on his channel. And he mentioned how this is a new January. It's not the same one. And he was thinking how that may mentally make people think that, oh, we're getting a do-over, a reset. We're back to January. No. You can't go back to January 2024, January 1975. You cannot. These are all brand new. January, February, March, April, so on and so forth. They all brand new, and they all represent more time that you, me, and everyone else has lost. It keeps on ticking into the future. And so we need to really be mindful of that and what we want 2025 to be for us on this last day. You know, what has happened or what didn't happen, and what are you going to choose to try and correct it or improve on it come 2025, and not just look at it as the same year. I know people say what I'm saying every New Year's Eve, but a lot of people don't really listen to it. And so it's people who are complaining today on this last day of 2024 about the same things they complained about going into 2020. And so somewhere the ball is getting dropped, the lesson is not being learned on these New Year's Eves that we come across every year. And I don't know if people actually think they're getting a redo or a do-over just because January comes back around. No. This is a different January. It always has been. February will be the same way. It's January 2025, like I said, not January 2024 tomorrow. And so that's something we have to make sure we keep in mind every year going forward. We need to start today if you have not. Tomorrow is brand new, and it's going to represent more time that you have lost not doing what you're supposed to be doing. As far as New Year's resolutions go, be careful with those. A lot of you all do not keep them. A lot of you all are going to be in the gym today, trying to get ready for May once the weather warms up. But you're not going to stick with it. And you're not going to get down to that ideal weight to try to attract whoever that ideal mate that you want. And that's all on you, because you all make these promises, these resolutions, and you don't follow through. Sounds good, but You all always fail at it. And so again, what's going to change for you in 2025? Last day of the year, last day of 2024. What's going to change? How does your story play out? How does it continue? Rest in peace to those who we've lost in 2024. Most recently, President Jimmy Carter. He went to the other side on December 29th, 2 days ago, Sunday. So rest in peace to him. And he's now off the earth and back on the other side where he can continue to live and thrive. 100. He did make his birthday this year. So 100 years old is a blessing. Hopefully you can get to it. Everyone's going to be a year older next year. And so, each step we get closer to 100. Each step we get closer to going back to the other side ourselves. We're all going to where Jimmy Carter just went. So that's why we have to look at what's going to change for ourselves in 2025. What's going to change for you? I think Jimmy in his 100 years accomplished a lot. And now he can continue that on the other side. But just, becoming president and things of that nature, he lived his life his way. And I think that's what everybody wants to do. But for some people, it's easier said than done. So many accomplishments people are still trying to reach. And a lot of it can be tied back to just not having enough money to do it. And that's why all these years appear to be the same to you. Because you need the finances to move. And so many people, just don't have it. The Fed is only talking about cutting interest rates twice in 2025. It's supposed to be 4 times. But I've read that it's been reduced down to 2. And that's what caused the Dow Jones to drop 1,100 points earlier this month after they heard that. I don't know, maybe Jerome Powell no longer needs to run the Fed, but he's not stepping down yet. He said he's going to be there, I think, for a few more years. And so people are hoping that 2025 can kick off with a bang, with Trump being inaugurated on January 20th. That's Inauguration Day. It's a Monday. It's also Dr. King Day. It's a 3-day weekend. So we'll see what Trump can do as far as the finances are concerned in these United States. I know I was talking to my mother and she talked about Walmart not even being the cheapest place to shop. She see prices continue to go up at Walmart. We even discussed restaurant food prices. One large fry at a McDonald's I saw was $4.59 with tax. So my mother was saying you might as well go to a regular sit-down restaurant, because the fast food restaurants are, you coming out with the same amount spent. And she mentioned, especially if you want to take your children to McDonald's, and so you have 3 kids, that's a nice amount of money you're going to spend trying to get Happy Meals and things like that. So again, now going into 2025, it still comes back to the finances. You got people who have went back to school trying to get, another degree to start their own business, just trying to get another stream of income somewhere, especially if you're a parent. It's tough on people financially who are not parents. So you add that one child into the mix and, that's a lot of money coming out. And so I guess, again, this is not a new resolution. People always want to say make more money. But I guess we have to start with, can we create more money? Create, the avenue that we're going to attach ourselves to so we can actually make more. You have some people who are going to make more because they might apply to a higher paying position, working for someone else, or they're going to start their own business and then just take it from there until that income can replace their current job income and just pay those bills out of their own business. That takes some time. Some people just want to get their yearly review and maybe get at least a 3% raise. But, the fastest way as far as this money thing is going to come from probably multiple streams of income, working for yourself. If you can't get the multiple streams of income or a combination of the two, you won't get wealthy working for someone else. I've said that in previous videos, regardless of your 3% raise. Now, if you're making at least $250,000 working for someone else, you can probably parlay that into some nice investments and eventually get out from working for them. Put some years in and save up. But these can all be different goals for 2025 in terms of trying to add extra income. I'm trying to get my YouTube page monetized now. I want to use that as another form of income as well. So I want you guys to keep watching and sharing the video, hitting the like button to thumb me up, and subscribing. All of that helps on my journey to get monetized in the minimum 3,000 watch hours. I'm at 1,189 now. And then I'm also trying to get to 3,000 subscribers. Help me with that. I'm at 2,727 so far. And this channel is February 2024, so it's not even 1 year old yet. It's almost there. But that's when I started it. So I'm just continuing to push out videos and promote it. This is also my last video of 2024. So I definitely wanted to come to you all with something. And just, again, what's going to change for you? The last day of 2024. Don't let 2025 scare you. There are things, keep your eyes open, politically, all of that. What goes on with, the economy, media. Don't get distracted, but definitely look at things with your third eye. The whole drone situation. Just try and be at peace and center yourself, tonight as you count down. You don't want to go into any year with that type of energy, because it'll start off the year for you that way, and you don't want that. Be calm, control your emotions tonight, and be safe whatever you all are doing tonight, wherever you all are going to be. The parties, I know it. Please be careful. Make it into 2025 safe with no issues. That's what we're pulling for. That's what we want. And then, some people may just be at home. You're going to bring in a new year at home. That's fine too. Don't feel pressure to have to be somewhere on the rooftop or whatever the case may be. People like to compete on the last day of the year with, hey, who brought it in this way? We did it big and all of that. That's neither here nor there. Just be safe. Get you a nice meal and, watch the countdown shows. I know people are going to do what they want. That's fine. But just make sure you're making the changes for you that you think will improve your situation for next year. Again, this is final day of the year. What's going to change for you in 2025? And, go from there. What's going to change for your children? What do you want for them? Is it more you want them to be doing? Being more responsible? Do you want to improve certain things? I think everybody always does. As Neely Fuller Jr. always says, he's on YouTube as well. He says, I'm still learning. When he gets asked, how's he doing, how's his day going. He just says, I'm still learning. So those words there, you can keep those with you. I always like repeating that when it comes to Mr. Fuller. Those I'm still learning, it really leaves a lot of room for improvement. Everybody has, ability to get better, but you have to want to get better first. Zoe Williams on YouTube always says everyone is a WIP, WIP, work in progress, a work in progress. I am a work in progress myself. And so you just have to remember to stay focused for 2025 and keep that in the back of your head. Don't get caught up in anything. Don't get caught up with any people in particular. For those of you who are trying to leave people behind after today, really need to check, yourself before you try and get rid of this circle, because you can delete numbers all today, and the new numbers you get will be people who are the exact same people with just a different face and a different name. So be mindful of that. And then they just form a new circle around you that you won't like going into 2026. So that's another thing I want to touch on, all of the cutting you off and leaving you behind. People keep cutting off the same people because they're the same people, and then that's all they keep bringing back into their space. So it's some other void or internal work, shadow work, as Isis Wisdom calls it, that you have to do if once you cut people off and get rid of numbers out your cell phone, that who you meet in the next year is on a different frequency, vibrating higher, things like that. So we have to watch all of that, so we're not complaining about our new group in 2025 being like the same group in 2020, because that's how far back it goes. It's a cycle. And so you have people cutting people off each year, changing their number, but none of that will work because it has to do with self-work, inner work, and people don't understand that. It's all inside, nothing outside of you. And so that can be something to change, what's going to change for you in 2025 as we continue to move forward on this last day of 2024. We only got less than 24 hours left, and so I hope everybody goes down like they live tonight, and just be thankful and grateful and honest, and bring in your year the way you want to end this one, on positive notes. Let's start there first. Before any resolutions, let's just keep it on positivity. So I hope everybody, feels where I'm coming from with this. And if 2024 has not been your year, hopefully 2025 can be. Don't get discouraged. Keep your heads up. And, really listen to people. And they're going to not only show you who they are, also when they show you who you are, believe them. When they show you who you are, believe them. Okay? So again, like, share, and subscribe. And let me know what you all plan to do to make changes in 2025. Put that down in the comments. What are you all striving to do? Is it already in motion? Peace and blessings to everyone. Subscribe to the channel. Type it in the YouTube search engine. It's all one word, no spaces. Facts or feelings, one word. Don't, when you spell it out, no spaces. And my channel will come right up. Get this video out here. And Happy New Year, everybody. I'm out.